Hey, honey. Hey, it is your girl, Miss Leda, and welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another video, honey. I hope you guys are having a fantabulous day because you know your girl definitely is. So, let's get into what this video is going to be about today. All right, y'all. So, today I am going to do something different. I am going to give you a little story time about how I met Jay Michael, aka the Millionaire. You know, that man over there that does that pimp wiggle, the one that be like, player. You know that man? Let me do it again just in case you missed it. Player. Okay? Because he going to do that pimp wiggle in the chair. So let me tell y'all how I came about to get to know Jay Michael. I'll never forget it. Now, everybody knows that I'm very blunt and I'm very open and honest. If I said something behind your back, I can say it to your face. I'm that chick, okay? I try to be as very honest as I possibly can with any and everyone. I have no problems with speaking my mind. So I remember this morning. It was November 28th at 12:41 a.m. No, I'm just messing with y'all. I really don't know what time or what day it was. But anyhow, I had got a message from Gangsta. And he was telling me, hey, Leda, you got an interview. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I had just finished. I had did the Wet Baby interview. And so, you know, I told him, I was like, I don't mind doing the interviews. I actually like doing stuff like that. So bring it on. Who I got? And he said, Jay Michael. Y'all, the first words out of my mouth was, bullshit, you a lie. I ain't interviewing Jay Michael. You already know that ain't going down. So who is my interview with? I waited. He texts back, Leda, it's with Jay Michael. Well, you a lie. That shit ain't getting done. I ain't doing no damn interview with Jay Michael. You's a lie, my nigga. You might as well go on back to the drawing board because that shit just is not gonna happen. Leda's not doing an interview with Jay Michael. Now, let me explain. Jay Michael had never done anything to me. Absolutely anything to me. I just simply didn't want to interview him after I had seen him clap back on these two women who had said something pertaining to him. I felt like, this man a little harsh. You know, I understand that they said something crazy, but he a little harsh. You know, and I don't want to deal with that because this man may say something crazy to me. I don't play that kind of stuff, you know. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to Gangsta, and he tells me, Leda, if you're going to do interviews, you can't pick and choose who you do interviews with. And so you have to be willing to do interviews with anyone. So now, do you want to do interviews? Y'all, my first thought to tell him was, hell no. I ain't never got to do another interview in my life. I'm going to pass on them, okay? That was my first and my last with Wet Baby. I ain't doing no more interviews. So anyhow, I didn't want to tell Gangsta he was right. You know, if you want to do interviews, you can't pick and choose who you do interviews with. So you have to be willing to interview whoever comes up at that given point in time. So I said, okay. And y'all know, I don't ever like to tell Gangsta he right, okay? Don't like to tell him that. He got a big head already. And all that does is just add more fuel to the fire for his head to get even bigger, okay? So I finally had to let him know that I would go ahead and do the interview. He told me text Jay Michael and let him know that I was his assistant and I was the one doing the interview. I said, okay, no problem. So I text Jay and I was like, okay, hey, this is Leda. I was just trying to see what time would be good to do the interview for you. When did you want to do it? And can you give me, some time so that way I can put some questions together? So now let me tell you, when I do any type of interview, I base questions based upon things that were left in the comments, things that I've seen on YouTube, and stuff like that. And then when I'm actually doing the interviews, I will come up with my own questions at the same time based upon what is said So that way we can get to the who, what, when, where, and why type situation. Okay. It's no trickery, nothing like that. I love to do interviews. That was my thing, but I kind of stopped doing them because I felt like they were scrutinized. And so I just took a step back from them. But anyhow, needless to say, Jay Michael texts back and he told me what time and everything. And so I said, okay, cool, no problem. I'll contact you back at this time. So when I contacted Jay Michael, I'll never forget what he said to me. He's like, what up? It's like, oh, what's up? Y'all know I'm nervous. I'm a little skeptical. Like, anything can go wrong. There's a loose cannon over here, loose cannon. So next thing that comes out of his mouth is, oh, I didn't know you was in Texas. Y'all, all I can say to this man was, Jay Michael, I ain't did nothing to you, so don't be trying to stalk my ass. How you know I'm in Texas? Like, explain that to me. He just fell out laughing. I was like, what is so funny? He was like, dog, it came across my screen. Oh, okay. Shit. That was my first thought. Like, I ain't did shit to you. I'm not them women. Don't be putting me in that category. I ain't did nothing to you. Remember that. I ain't did nothing to you. So don't be trying to go crazy on me because I ain't did nothing to you. But it was so funny. Like I say, he just kept on laughing like it came on my screen. It says Texas on my phone. That's all it is. Cool. So we do the interview and everything, and it all goes well. We laugh and we crack a couple of jokes and stuff like that. And then after the interview, we get off the phone. I thank him for the interview, and we go on about our merry way. Now, anyone that knows Gangsta knows that he is the type of person that if he's friends with someone and he sees that you have a misconception about that person, he'll definitely try to open your eyes to see a different side of that person, which is what I felt like he was trying to get me to do with Jay Michael. He was trying to get me to understand that the Jay Michael on YouTube and the Jay Michael outside of YouTube is two different people. And to give him a chance, like, here it is. You have judged this man based upon what you've seen on YouTube, and you haven't actually experienced or talked to the man himself. So listen to what he got to say, and you might find something different. So anyhow, being that Gangsta and Jay Michael were bros, well, they still are bros. And let me not say were. They were super close back then because Gangsta was on YouTube all the time. And so they had more time to talk. But now with Gangsta starting a business, they haven't been able to talk like they used to. And Gangsta is always on the go. I don't even talk to him like I used to talk to him because he's nonstop on the go. And so that is what it is. But anyhow, Gangsta would contact Jay Michael on the phone. They would have their daily conversations. And then, every now and then they would contact me and be like, hey, Leda, what's up? What you doing? Blah, 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 blah. We shoot the shit about what's going on YouTube, come up with some ideas and brainstorm in regards to what to do with the ideas that we have and stuff like that. So through Gangsta, I got to know Jay Michael. And I became little sis to both of them. Okay? So let me explain to you. Lord have mercy. These two men used to always have me cracking up laughing because the first thing that they'll say is, oh yeah, you start dating someone, they got to come through us. And if they ain't got their shit together, we gonna get them all the way right. They better be on their best behavior, Leda. I'm telling you right now, they better act right. Because if not, that's their ass. Y'all know good and goddamn well, I was thinking in my head, I ain't telling neither one of y'all if I start dating someone, because they gonna have to go through interrogations and everything else. Needless to say, I did meet someone and they did go through interrogations with the bros, and they was cool with it, but they don't play about their little sis. So that is just a short story time on how I met Jay Michael's crazy behind. all I can say is you definitely can't judge a book by its cover, because my first initial thought when it came to Jay Michael was, oh, hell no. This man crazy. He cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I can't deal with him. So nope, gangster, that's your boy. He ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your boy. That's your friend. But I have definitely learned to have we have definitely gained a friendship and a profound respect for one another. Do we see eye to eye on everything? Absolutely not. As he always says, he doesn't need anyone to be a yes person when it comes to the friendship. He know if he do something wrong, I'ma call him on his shit, just like he gonna call me on my shit. But that comes with maturity and having respect for one another. If you are a true friend to someone, you're not going to always agree with them. And you should be able to call them on their shit when they doing something wrong, and them not to take offense to it. Sometimes some people don't realize that they're doing something wrong, and it take others to point it out to them in order for them to grasp, oh, you know what? I didn't look at it like that. So let me go back and regroup and come and approach it again in a different way. And so that is what we have done in situations. Like I say, we don't agree on everything, but however, it's the respect factor that we have for one another that we definitely sit down, we have a conversation, whether it's via text or whatever. We make sure that that conversation is had, and that we resolve any issues, and that we hear one another out. See, sometimes the problem is people are so quick to want to talk that they forget to listen. And so that's one thing that we definitely had to do when it came to a friendship, is to make sure that we heard one another out before speaking too quickly. You can always say what you want to say, but at least take the time to listen to what a person has to say. So, as I said before, Jay Michael knew it. I didn't try to hide it. I didn't like the gentleman, but it wasn't based upon anything that he had done to me. It was just how he was moving on YouTube and the things and the videos that he did. But again, you can never judge a book by its cover. So always take the time out to get to know someone, because you never know. That person could be your friend later on down the road. So that is my story time in regards to how I met Jay Michael.
All right, guys, so that is the end of this video, and I just wanted to take time to say thank you for stopping by to visit your girl, Miss Leda. Until next time, peace.